We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tyler Glasnow will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in Dero. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-1 just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And now pitch on the way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope. 2-2 now.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Line toward the alley and left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch.
Down to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Striding in, Austin Meadows. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Kiermaier stands at first with 1 out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Oh, damn.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and maybe potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
What's up, big bird? I don't know who you are.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Big bird? Dude, I don't know who this is.
The 2-2.
Oh my God, can this guy swing and miss or something too?
2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the... Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I
think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Yeah. I'm 3-1 with it though, so I'm not great.
2-0 now.
Keep pitching the lower than me.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Fucking nuts. This guy's gonna
He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Okay.
Fouled off.
Fouled off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah, that's not out.
Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Willie Adames looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch.
Ooh.
To 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Mike Zunino. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Oh, it's just a mic sensitivity.
1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Fucking goodness, guys, and not this shit by me.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Voit is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
I'll fix it later.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting it, the first baseman.
Digging in, Luke Voit, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
See if I can get him to elevate one.
It's
oh, yeah.
1-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One ball, 1 strike, the count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, LeMahieu is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Cool. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Runner goes for second. This is popped up. Torres is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
There we go. That's an out I needed.
The left fielder, number 11.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He singled his last time up. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Comes set and the 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
You got lucky right there.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Jonathan Holder answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And up next will be Willie Adames. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit out to straightaway center. That goes Kiermaier, still going back. And it's gone.
There we go. That's what I want.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Fucking piss missile. 450 dead center.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line drive, base hit to right.
Two-out single.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball just inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
All right, power swing button time.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Fucking brilliant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Zunino gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Torres has it, and there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit to third. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Rays go in order. Trevor Richards takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit hard down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Fouled off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now back,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes a called strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 count.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He makes the running play. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks from the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Chad Green will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lowe. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, and it's still 3-1. Gio Urshela will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
All right, Gio. Let's get on base now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Shut up, Zach.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Luke Voit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No balls and 1 strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
What?
1-0 the count.
What universe is that fucking ball?
From the belt, the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays strand to pair. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Lowe has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
Oh, Lord.
Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 0.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1.
For the Rays, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one bounds around against the wall.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Wow.
Gone.
This game's over.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
G-Man
In now, G-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first.
Choi
is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 1.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, he really is.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down
I think
2
he had a
strikes.
strikeout just to get the fucking yellow line back.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Yankee error, and no one left. We played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 6-1. First pitch coming, here it is. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Torres, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
I'm taking this pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Lifted into center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the loop.
It was not a great game on my part.